Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and welcome back to Wright. So for those of you who have seen my previous video, and actually those of you who have not seen my previous video, I am in search of a new camera and I figured that I would turn it into a mini series and we could look for a camera together. Today I want to talk to you about the Canon 80D. Now, obviously this is a camera that a lot of YouTubers use and I want to tell you why I like it, and then I want you all to tell me why I shouldn't buy it. If you can find a reason, I want to know about it in the comments below. Just looking at the camera and the pictures itself, one of the things that did attract me to the camera itself is the fact that it does have a flip out articulating screen, which is one of the things on my checklist that I really wanted. Just like I said in my previous video, the camera that I'm currently using right now flips up, which is something that is awesome for vlogging cameras. But as I also said in my previous video, I'm going to be focusing more on the technology side. So having a flip up screen is not necessarily something that I have to have anymore. I want a flip to the side screen, which is what this camera has. Not only is it a flip out screen, but it is a touch screen. And for doing pan outs, touch to focus on the screen is an awesome thing for a camera to have. And something that is weighing this camera at a good front runner right now. Another thing that you absolutely have to have if you are a YouTuber is a camera that has awesome autofocus, which is exactly what this camera has. The Canon 80D has 45 focus points that it uses to focus on your face, whether you're moving from side to side, back to front, and it is just good autofocus overall, which is a must-have. Not only is the Canon 80D good at autofocus, but in the kit lens it is paired with a 18 to 135 millimeter IS USM lens. Now for those of you who do not know what that means, IS stands for image stabilization. USM stands for ultra stabilization motor, which is the motor that is inside of the lens itself and is controlling how fast the lens focuses in and out. Normally in the successor 70D, it was paired with the IS STM, which is a standard stabilization motor. Now, the stabilization in the new kit lens is supposed to be a lot faster than the previous. Now, something that I did say in my previous video that I wanted on my checklist is no less than 24 megapixels, and that is exactly what this camera has. It has a 24.8 megapixel system inside of it compared to the 20.2 megapixels that was in the 70D. Now in terms of price, you are not exactly going to get a good deal on this camera. It retails for $1,799 pretty much anywhere that you look for it. But I have a theory about this. Everywhere I look, the camera kit that comes with the 18 to 135 millimeter lens retails for about $1,399. It says it's marked down from $1,799. This is just a theory, but a lot of companies like to mark up stuff that is more expensive than what it actually retails for and then mark it back down to make it look like you're getting a good deal, which I think is what all of these companies have done. So I'm going to say it was never really that expensive, especially if the price is uniform all around. Now another thing I wanted on my checklist is the fact that it could have interchangeable lenses, and obviously with it being a DSLR, that is exactly what it has. It works with any EF to EFS lens, and honestly that's a lot of versatility, and the Canon lenses are not that cheap. So I might go for this one. This is definitely a front runner in my list of cameras. I'm hoping that I can catch this on a good deal or something that would make it a deal breaker and that would quickly be a decision maker right there. Now not only does this camera have good autofocus and good continuous shooting, but there is also a time-lapse mode that is built into the camera which gives you good time lapses without having to do the extra work, and I think that is actually quite awesome and it's a good feature to have. This camera, for the photography people, does support RAW images as well as JPEG, It shoots in 1080p 60 frames a second, and it also shoots at 2 frames per second faster than the 70D. Just for people who do their vlogs and like the, slow-mo stuff, that would be cool. And something that is actually quite awesome that a lot of the new cameras have, the 80D does have its own built-in Wi-Fi system which lets you take the pictures from the camera and move it over to your phone. Which, honestly, my Instagram game is going to be so hard when I get this camera. Right, there is some of the features that attracts me to the Canon 80D. If you have some bad things to say about it, please let me know in the comments below. And if you have any other cameras that I should look at and or do videos over in this series, please let me know. Be sure to like this video, put a comment down below like I said, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. I love all of you guys. Peace.